This is another video for Tracking 101, the FabShop Tracking 101 series. It's the third video, and it does follow on or segues into video number 2. If you remember from the videos 1 and 2, video 1 was basically getting across that whenever you enter a new job within FabShop, that job name and its contents are uploaded to the cloud. When you come to the mobile device, which was covered in video 2, that's where you're defining the locations you may want to track and or statuses you may want to track. And the example I used on the previous video was locations of being new office, for example, and statuses of being delivered. Again, obviously, whatever you want off that. Now, the previous video, I was actually using the phone itself to, with my finger, to actually select what location I wanted, select what status I wanted, and what job I wanted. Now, you can actually do that even easier than this. Because everything's cloud-based, all of the locations, jobs, and statuses are actually part of the cloud. Within FabShop itself, you have this tracking reports icon here. If you go into here, it allows you to basically update locations, statuses, and jobs. Now, obviously, if your statuses don't really change, you don't need to do this on a regular basis, or your statuses, etc. Jobs obviously probably do change. So if you do want to make use of this, you can just come back and redo this as need be. So I basically want to create PDFs of each of my, or all my locations, statuses, and jobs. Hit the OK. Give it a second to generate those. And that's it. They're actually stored within the output folders path. So a quick, easy way of getting there, click on here, and that just basically brings that up in Windows Explorer. And you have the tracking export folder, which is what's been just populated. And so there's my job barcodes, location barcodes, and status barcodes. So for example, if I open up the location barcodes PDF, these are all just PDF files, so I can obviously print these. This is all I've got. And remember, I disabled a lot of my codes, therefore I don't get to see many of them. What these allow me to do, if I scan this with my phone, when it's in tracking mode, rather than scanning a piece of duct, this will automatically update my location to shop. If I scan this one, it'll update to new office. So I don't need to click on the phone with my finger and then actually choose from a list. I can actually just scan these. So the other example we've got going on here is trucks. So maybe I could print out these onto a piece of paper and tape these to the back of the truck. So as I'm loading a truck, I would scan this, which would automatically set the location of where I'm putting the duct. And as I scan the duct in there, it would also pick up the location of truck 9F7, etc. And if this is on a different truck, track it off that way. So the advantage here is you're not having to select from a phone. I literally just scan a barcode in the specific location, and that will actually pick that one up from there. If we go back and look at, let's say, statuses, same thing. So again, rather than me having to scan and say something's been delivered or seamed or whatever it happens to be, I can literally just scan this. That will automatically put the phone into fabricated status mode or process status mode or whatever it is I've actually got off here. So again, just another way of actually saving time making things, and barcodes actually, job barcodes do the same thing. So every active job I've got, obviously there's rather a lot in here in my case, just by scanning this code, that automatically puts the phone in that mode. So it saves me having to choose off a list. I can just basically literally hit this barcode. The phone recognizes that as being a job, a barcode, loads that job up on the phone itself.